Hello Beauty News family, welcome to Beauty News. This is the 7th of January. February edition. I'm not ready for February.
Obviously.
Where did that come from? Mm-hmm. Seriously.
It's going to be the month of Valentines.
It is. Yay!
Lunar New Year was last month. Every month has to have a theme.
Fuck.
And Valentine's
doesn't it
is
just?
Now, yeah.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. How can we make the money ring? Valentine's Day.
I don't know. I don't know.
So we are going to be talking about new release beauty products and updates of things that we've talked about in the past. But before we get into it, we've got a sponsor.
Ka-ching.
With Valentine's Day just around the corner, you might be looking for a special gift for a loved one. Maybe you even want to drop a hint on what you want from a loved one, or you might even be looking to treat yourself. Noemi might be just what you're looking for. They offer luxury jewelry without the high price tags. Noemi design and manufacture everything in-house and cut out the middleman so you can save an average of 50% compared to other luxury brands. Noemi use solid 18 karat gold with options including yellow, white, rose and black gold, and even have platinum available for some of their designs. Their diamonds are VS Clarity and come with an IGI certificate card detailing colour, clarity and appraisal value. Jewellery can also be personalised with engravings, or you can even have a custom design made. All jewellery comes with a lifetime warranty and you can return any order for a full refund even if it's been customised. They also offer payment plans with no hidden fees or extra charges. I'm personally eyeing off their tennis bracelets because I've wanted one for years, and if you ever watch an episode of The Makeup Breakup, you'll probably be able to guess that I also like to browse their petite diamond rings because they look gorgeous. If you're looking for quality fine jewelry made to last a lifetime from a luxury brand you can trust, it's Noemi. They have thousands of 5-star reviews online. We suggest you read some and see why people are raving about this company. Go to hellonoemi.com/beauty to see their collections and get $50 off your first purchase with promo code BEAUTY. That's hellonoemi.com/beauty. And don't forget to use promo code BEAUTY for $50 off your first purchase.
All right, the first update is very, very quick. We showed a bit of a collection that was ultra exclusive from Colourpop, and it's out. It's the URAQT collection. It's got a palette, it's got a lip trio, it's got super shock cheeks. That's the thing. Highlighter and a blush, and yeah, it's currently available. It's very mauve toned, but yeah, that was just a quick update that it's officially out.
Excellent.
Another thing that's officially out is the new Fenty lip glosses that we saw. So the 2 shades from the holiday set, the mini set, and also the new shade Glass Slipper, which is a clear gloss. So these have relaunched. If you want them, if you're a fan of the Gloss Bomb formula and you want more shades, there are 3 new shades for you.
We've also seen the MAC Loud and Clear collection launch very quietly.
Yeah. MAC's been doing this. They even did this with the holiday collection, and it's driving me bananas because we need to gather this information. Pretty much what happens is there's sneak peeks from either like MAC global makeup artists or PR people that have received them in PR, and they show these like, you know, potato photos from behind the scenes of things, and then you're like, okay, waiting for MAC to actually release the like photos properly so we can share it.
Never do.
And then they never do, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's available. And that's what happened with this one. So
and we found it on the MAC Australia website, so I don't know how long it's been out elsewhere. So we've got 5 lipsticks, 5 lip glosses, and it looks like they're all new shades.
There could be some re-promotes,
maybe,
but they do look like they're not part of the permanent collection.
Then we have 6 eyeshadows. I know Omega is existing.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 extra dimension skin finishes, Hot Damoiselle and Postmodernist Peach. Postmodernist Peach sounds familiar, but we did a look, see, and
but it does sound pretty familiar, right?
Yeah. So there you go. If you want it, it's available now.
All right, on to new stuff. We've seen there's actually a couple of skincare brand releases in the news this week. The first one is beautybay.com have released their skincare range. So last year they brought out palettes and makeup items, and now they're delving into skincare. So this is inspired, developed and tested by a team of chemists and skincare obsessives. Hi, Simon. So the range is designed to suit the lifestyle needs and routines of you. Okay, cool. So they're emphasizing that life can get complicated. Your skin routine doesn't have to be. So they've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Everything is under £7.50. So it's a fairly affordable range to delve into. And they have a cleansing gel, a clay mask, blemish stickers, toner, a bunch of different serums for different purposes, and 2 types of moisturizers. So there we go. If you're interested in affordable-ish skincare, this might be one. Look, I would say that this is a smart move because if you're ordering from Beauty Bay, it's not hard to just chuck in a £6 item to test it out, especially with shipping caps.
Everything is no more than £7.50. They're not going to be any more than like $15 max.
Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to get to that shipping cap because you ordered something fairly
That's
small,
reasonable.
It's something that you can go, oh yeah, I need a new toner, and you can test it out. So it's probably a smart price point to get into for them.
From Bobbi Brown, we have a collaboration with a London artist, forgive me if I mispronounce this name, Morag Myerscough. So it consists of an eyeshadow palette. There's a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. I have seen some people upset about the pan shapes, but apparently this is quite relevant to the artist. Then we have a highlighter and 2 lipsticks, and all of the packaging has been designed by the artist. They're also showing an eyeliner, like a pen liquid liner, but it's not mentioned on the product release list, and it doesn't have special packaging.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
It's a bit of a random one. I think the packaging looks really cool. The thing that I find confusing about this a little bit is that the packaging looks so fun, and then the products are so boring.
Yeah,
and I like
wearable,
very wearable. But I just feel like the outside and the inside don't really match.
Yeah.
But you know, it is fun packaging, and if you want a nude eyeshadow palette or a peachy pink champagne highlight or a nude lipstick, you know, there you go. Okay, our friend Jacob from the channel, and that's Jacob, and on Instagram. So he's got a brand called Bocaj Beauty, and it's a lash range, and he brought it out, was it 2 years ago now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so he's done a relaunch, and so what he's done is he's relaunched his line of the Girls, which is a set of lashes that he named, like they have girl names. So he repackaged those, relaunched those, and then added a new range called the Boys. So this is already launched. It's a kind of fun, it's a lash collection, and these are faux mink lashes. But what I really like about this is that the sort of advertising campaign is really inclusive when it comes to boys and girls. And of course, you know, the boys don't need to buy the boys' lashes.
No.
And it actually, in fact, the boys in these marketing images
are wearing
the girls, and the girls are wearing the boys, which I like. So essentially his original range of the girls were quite bold lashes, but he's brought in a more sort of subtle range, which is more my style, so I totally vibe with it. And some of them have invisible bands as well, so it's a little bit easier to wear.
Handy.
Yeah, because I like invisible.
Band.
Yeah, I agree. So if you want to check out Jacob, if you're a big fan of Jacob, which I am.
I know a lot of you guys know who Jacob is.
Yes.
I went on his sort of like little reveal video where he was doing like behind the scenes stuff, and I saw some beauty news viewers
cute
in the comment section. I thought that was really sweet.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like that he's released sort of 2 ranges because it's kind of fun, but the packaging is also new. So he's got like a black marble with gold for the boys range, and then you've got the white marble with the rose gold for the girls range. So yeah, it's cute. It's a bit of a rebrand, a bit of a repackaging design and adding a new element to his range. So
I can see a pair that have caught my eyes from Boom Tish from the boys' range. So the Christian ones have caught my eye.
I like Dylan.
I like how they've got those extra wispy bits. They look really cute.
Yeah, I like the Dylan and the John. So from the range, there's John, Mark, Christian, Dylan, and Andrew for the boys. And then the girls, there's Angel, Gigi, Stephanie, Naomi, and Stella. So there you go. Well done, Jacob.
Yes, good on you. From Ciate, we have some Fruit Burst Hydrating Lip Oils. These are going to be a part of my life soon.
So I see two that I want.
Yeah, we've got 3 different flavours. These are available now at Ciate London. They're £14 each. We have mango and lime, which are supposed to nourish the lips with mango seed butter, lime oil, jojoba seed oil, avocado oil, and vitamin E. Then we have yuzu and grapefruit. This revives.
I want that one.
It revives and plumps dry lips with a blend of grapefruit, orange, yuzu, avocado, jojoba, and castor oils, plus vitamin E. And then we have lychee and acai, which conditions and soothes with a blend of acai, avocado oil, lychee extract, but no vitamin E.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Well, that one is supposed to have 0 stickiness. The other ones don't claim that, so maybe vitamin E makes them sticky. I want the yuzu and grapefruit because I love yuzu.
Yeah, they sound really nice. I'd be keen on trying them. They have a watermelon one as well. We have it. From Colourpop, we have a Valentine's Day collection. Woo!
Woo, woo, woo. Hey, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So excited.
We love Valentine's Day.
Fuck yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to eat chocolate on the couch with my cat on Valentine's Day. That's what I'm probably going to do. And order a pizza.
What day is it even on? I don't know.
Friday.
Oh, it's a Friday. Well,
I'll be in my pajamas by 8, I can assure you.
Did you know Valentine's Day was the day of my conception?
Oh!
Do the maths, folks. Do the maths.
That's great.
All right,
go, Jenny.
I know. Jenny and Simon.
Yeah, go, you good thing.
Fuck yeah. I've always thought that was a pretty entertaining little tidbit. All right, so what do we got here? We have the All That eyeshadow palette. So this is a 12-pan eyeshadow palette. This is predominantly nudes and reds.
Yeah, but what's interesting about it is that it's almost like a cool-toned red palette. It's a Hailey palette. It could lean kind of pink.
Yeah, it could, yeah.
It is an interesting choice.
I really like this palette and I want it, but I am not. I don't need it. So I'm like, you don't need to buy that. Fucking sort your shit out. But
if you're just placing an order for Colourpop, it'd go in the cart.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Is what it comes down to.
Correct. Then we have the Glitterily Obsessed Trio. So this contains 3 shades, shock horror. It's got ILYSM, which is I love you so much. That's hot and love language.
Yeah, so these are minis, which is a good way to do it. And one is sort of like a white that has like a peachy pink iridescence. One looks like a peachy colour that's got a gold iridescence, and one is sort of a reddy pink one with little love hearts in it.
I think this is a pretty cool collection, actually.
Yeah, it's not a bad collection.
You're going to hear tick of approval from almost everything that we talk about here. Then we have the cream gel liner and cream gel colour in shades Hustler.
I don't love these.
I'm not.
It's like a blackened brown.
Yeah.
A cool toned black and brown, but it's got glitter in it or shimmer in it.
Yeah.
It's the shimmer that I don't like. I think the colour is great and goes well with the palette.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the shimmer is...
I don't need it.
If you needed shimmer on your eyeliner, you can just pat shadow over it.
Correct. Yeah.
Otherwise, it sort of is very limiting.
Yeah. Then we have the liquid liner in numero uno. Numero uno. Number 1. It's a re-promote. It's just their standard black felt tip pen liner. Yeah. Then we have the Tender Love and Care Mini Just a Tint Set. Minis.
Yeah, good.
Itty bitties.
All these shades are, I believe, existing.
Yeah, so it's got Gimme Some More, The Strand, and Cutie Fruity. There's 2 sets of false lashes in Bay and Lover. Then we have the Soul Body Shimmering Dry Oil in Soft Pink, the Face and Body Highlighter in Soft Pink, and the Fourth Ray Beauty Stay the Night Mini Skincare Set, which contains the BFD Cleansing Oil, AM to PM Gel Cleanser, Mellow Milk Mist, and the Rose Face Milk.
And you also get a little
a little bag
that says "Take me with you." I actually think this is a smart idea because Valentine's Day, if you're staying the night somewhere or going somewhere,
you're going to need it.
This is actually pretty handy.
I agree. Yeah.
Like, it's actually one of the most practical sort of kits I've seen. And, like, not just Valentine's Day related, but it's like, it's a sampler kit where, like, okay, you're going to spend the night somewhere, just take your little bag.
Yeah. You don't need a lot. You're not moving in. It's not a honeymoon.
You don't need to do your 20-step routine with all your actives. You just need to
get your makeup off and make sure your skin's hydrated. Yeah, I really like this collection. I think it's cute. Also, give me that palette.
Yeah, I like the cool tone vibe of it. It's like... It's those sort of reddy tones, but it hasn't gone into the oranges.
Yeah, it's not like
back to the burgundies.
Pair it with pink.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for not creating like
just
an
pink.
overly pink heavy collection for Valentine's Day, because
it's a good move.
That's cliche as fuck, and this is cute. From Fenty, we have the What It Do Refreshing Spray. It's a super fine mist you can use under makeup or to refresh skin throughout the day.
Yeah, so it's just a hydrating spray.
Yes.
It's $30 and available now.
Excellent.
All right, possibly the most talked about release of the week in terms of people tagging us or messaging us or discussing things with us has been the Hatice Schmidt brand. So if you're not familiar, Hatice is one of the leading German influencers, beauty influencers. You might know her from Berlin Girl Glow. So she did a really awesome highlighter with Becca.
The best highlighter that Becca ever made.
I agree. And that's how we sort of, she got on our radar.
Yep.
So she has actually come out to create her own brand. So this is Hatice Schmidt Labs. So she's launched with 2 limited edition eyeshadow palettes, which I think is an interesting move. Limited edition to begin with.
Yep.
Like, I understand that it might be like, okay, drum up hype or test the waters of things. But it's an interesting move.
Eyeshadow palettes always need to be discontinued eventually because they become stale.
Unless they're sort of like a basic colour story, which these aren't.
Yeah.
So we have 2 eyeshadow palettes, like I said. There's the Holy eyeshadow palette and the Day eyeshadow palette. And then we have the bundle.
Yeah. So the palettes retail for €54.95 each. The bundle retails for €104. There's 9 pans in each palette, and essentially you have kind of a colourful palette that is a little bit blue heavy.
Yes.
And then you have a cool toned palette.
Nude palette.
With
that pops
of blue and green. Yeah. So I think some of the big discussion around this is price.
Yeah.
People are saying it's very expensive, and they're not impressed with the fact that it appears that the eyeshadow palettes don't contain much product.
Mm-hmm.
So the claimed weight on the website says 6.3 grams. It says minimum total legal net weight 3.6 grams or 0.22 ounces. Now, if you look, when she did her sort of reveal video, you could see that the pans, her husband was holding one of the palettes, and you could see based on the size of his hands and his fingers near the palette or near the pans, they're standard size eyeshadow pans. So I think they've lowballed it a lot to make sure that they're not going to get into any oopsie-daisy trouble with that.
Yeah. So when it comes to a standard eyeshadow pan, you can be confident that it will contain between 1 and 2 grams. The lightest, loosest pressed pan or formula will weigh in at about 1 gram, and the most dense, heaviest formula can be up to 2 grams, sometimes even more.
Yeah.
So, there is a wide range, but if you know those standard eyeshadow pans, you're going to be getting between 1 and 2 grams.
Yeah.
So it's still like a fairly decent amount of product. So the problem with her lowballing it, I understand legally, it's sort of like a smart move because no matter what happens, you can't be done for false information on the packaging. But the people that are concerned about the price and haven't seen these in store because they're online only, I understand that looking at cost per gram, people are saying that this is comparable to much higher end makeup, and is it worth the price? And the problem I think also was in her reveal video, which was in German, so we couldn't understand it, but she didn't swatch the formula, she didn't demonstrate it. So, having it limited edition, trying to create buzz, but showing no real evidence of why people should spend the money. I think people are a bit reserved about it.
Yeah.
But I also feel like whenever we talk about her on this channel, we get bombarded with, really positive comments about from her
Team
fans.
Hatice never stops.
Yeah, hashtag, like we have to go through the spam folder and there's like 60 comments of hashtag Team Hatice never stops.
Yeah.
So, I think this is for her audience.
Yeah.
It's not for, eventually I'm sure the brand will be for a wider variety of people.
Yeah.
But I think she's trying to position herself in the market along with like brands like Linda Hallberg. They are expensive, but you pay for quality. But I feel like, once again, this is her sort of saying to her loyal subscribers, trust me, you will enjoy this. And, people that don't really know her are like doing a bit of a side eye.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's necessarily for those people. But so I think this is more marketed towards people that trust her, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you don't trust her, don't buy it.
Yeah.
But I don't think, I think she's almost doing a disservice to herself, underweighing it or underestimating the weight that dramatically, because it does make people question things. So there are a lot of people that are getting sort of up in arms about the price cost per gram, but people are really exaggerating it. People are saying it's 3 times the price of Pat McGrath. It's not. Actually, per gram of what they claim, it's actually less anyway. So it is on the higher end of the cost of eyeshadows.
Yeah.
But, once again, you have to put a bit of trust that there is actually the right amount, like a decent amount of product in there. But we can't verify it until we
get a palette
and maybe destroy it. Option, maybe, if you want to see that, let us know. Maybe we'll do a poll in the corner somewhere. But another issue with this launch is that people are getting upset that on the swatch photo, it's the same arm, just darkened. So there are a few hiccups around this launch, which I think has...
that shouldn't have been done.
Shouldn't have happened.
That's not acceptable.
No.
You can't... Like, brands get slayed for that all the time, and it's not smart. Don't do that.
And don't do it for 2 reasons. The first reason is that you should hire models of different skin tone and actually pay them money to be the arm model. But also, if you're swatching them on a light skin tone and then just tweaking the colour of the skin on a computer, it's not actually an accurate representation of swatches.
No.
So these swatches mean absolutely nothing. So, there's a few hiccups along with this launch, which I think some people will sour the launch for them. Other people won't care because they're such big Hatice fans, which is totally fine. What do you think of the palettes just as palettes?
The colourful one is not my vibe. Like, I like the red shade, obviously.
I like the grey blue, but I don't need the middle row at all.
Yeah. Look.
It's blue heavy.
I harp on about this all the time. I don't like blue and green eyeshadow. Like, and the more I see them, the more I'm just like, no. So, immediately I'm not into it. I like the sort of burnt brick sort of brown colour. I like the purple. I like the red. I like the one at the bottom.
Yeah, it's an interesting colour.
That's a really interesting colour. With the Day palette, that's more my vibe. I like everything there except the green and the blue. But again, harping on about how I can't stand green and blue in palettes. So, I don't hate them. I wouldn't buy the colourful one. and the green and blue ruined the day one for me. So, you know.
Yeah, I think the amount of blue in this is, for me, I'm going to say dated, but it's not dated as in like, oh, this was so 5 years ago. This is just a trend that's on its way out, and that people aren't that in. Like, I think, you know, this time last year was a peak of blues where people were like, I don't have blues. This is really exciting.
Yeah.
But now that people have them, they realize I actually don't wear them that often. This is, like you, the blues sort of, I don't feel like it's worth me investing in a palette.
Yeah.
I am really curious about her quality.
This is what I'm curious about.
And if she had a palette that was like, even just a nude palette, I would give it a crack.
So people, I don't speak German, but I sat through her her video, and I'm like trying to like pick out a little bit of this and that to like, you know, get a vibe for it. And from what people were saying, she's really like talking up this formula. They are made in Italy. My personal experience with a lot of makeup that's made in Italy, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So I am interested to see what the formula of this is like. People have also talked about her past collaborations where the formula has been outstanding. I can attest to the Becca one. Like, absolutely stunning. So yeah, I am interested to see what the formula is like.
Yeah, I'm also interested to see where this brand goes.
Yeah, me too.
Because I feel like I said, there's a few hiccups happening with this first release, and the colour story doesn't drag me in personally. But if she has really high standards with what she wants to release, this could be
amazing.
Yeah, it could be really good. So I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm interested too. And like, all right, I think it's expensive, but there's a lot of expensive brands out there. A lot of them, like almost all of them that are sort of mid-range are super expensive. So transfer it into Australian dollars, and I can't afford any of this shit anyway.
That's true.
You know, I'm not going to complain about that.
I think with the euro, if you convert it to US dollars, it's not that bad. If you convert it to Australian dollars, it's like £9 palette.
Nearly $100. Yeah.
Cannot afford.
Yeah.
So, you know, I do think there's that, but I don't even think they ship internationally.
They do.
Oh, they do?
They do. It'll cost you, for us to get it here in Australia, I know, people are going to rage about this. Sorry, Hatice, if you're watching, I don't mean to fuel the fire. I think it was 39 euros to Australia. I know it's, so to places like Austria, Belgium, France, United Kingdom, Luxembourg, Netherlands, etc., it's $10. Then we go up to $16 for places like Finland and Hungary, $19 Spain, Greece, Italy. Then we have places like Singapore, United States, Australia, Canada, China, Japan, and the list goes on, 39 euros.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep. I will not pay my bills if I buy one palette and pay for shipping.
mean, you know, when you convert shipping, it's very expensive, especially into Australian dollars. But this is what happens when brands start up and they don't have the ability to go to a shipping company and say, promise we can ship 500,000 units in a year, give us a discount.
Yeah, that's true.
You pay the full price. You know, if we were to send something to Hatice,
it costs like $60.
It costs us $60 or $70. And they'd be like, oh, that's by boat and it'll take 8 weeks. So, you know, shipping's expensive international. So, like, I know people will look at that and just be like totally offended by it. And I get it because it's expensive. But I also understand why it is that amount.
But it's a huge deterrent. Absolutely.
It is, absolutely. Yep. And like, you know, being her first release, I'm not going to be like, no, your shipping's too expensive, your product's too expensive. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for the brand to evolve and, you know, see how things improve with stuff like that.
But this is on par with sort of indie brands as well. Yeah, they charge an arm and a leg to ship things as well.
Some indie brands that I purchased from, in 2018, I did a lot of indie purchasing. Sometimes the shipping was like twice the amount of the products.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a thing.
All right, Huda Beauty are releasing a skincare line, and this is frustrating because they're actually revealing it tomorrow. So we don't know anything about it, and I'm not going to do a verbal update. Oh, can we also say possibly that we've got a bonus episode of Beauty News that will go up next week? So tomorrow, not only do I have to edit Beauty News in the morning and into the afternoon, we also have to film a second Beauty News, which might be an indie Beauty News with a special guest.
Maybe.
Hopefully. And if that doesn't happen, edit that out.
But I will say, if that does happen, sorry, Huda Beauty Skin, but you're taking a back seat because you're not that important or that interesting.
That's true. So anyway, Huda is, they're announcing a new brand. At the moment on Instagram, they've got the account Huda Beauty Skin, but they're announcing the name reveal tomorrow. So they're not even calling it Huda Beauty Skin. I don't know why it's such a secret. Like, no one cares about the name.
I don't give a shit.
But the name, I think, will start with a W because she's got some images, like the image, what do you call that?
Yeah, the thumbnail.
Thumbnail icon is a W, and she's there holding a W. So
that's good.
It would be starting with probably like Wonder Skin or something fucking lame like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll update you next time. She's pretty much saying that her skin has totally transformed since a year ago, since trying these products. So she's really, you're going to start seeing some like unique type, some pushy videos.
Some real bullshit.
Some real doozies, but
excellent.
That's happening. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, more. Inglot. They have a limited edition set of Valentine's Day themed lipsticks. So these are the XOXO lipsticks. They are decorated with Swarovski crystals. Just buy her diamonds. She doesn't want your shitty lipsticks.
True.
So there's two types. You've got lipstick XOXO. These are $17 US. And it looks like there are three shades of these. And it's just like the standard, shiny finish lipstick. And then there's two mattes. These are lipstick matte XOXO. They're $19 US. And these are both like brown nudes, nudie colours. So you've got two reds, a shimmer, and two browns. Jouer have added a deeper version of their Sunswept Bronzer Duo to their range. So this set is called Deep to Dark, and it contains Sun Gaze, which is a rich cocoa, and Sun Glow, which is a warm cappuccino. It's available now for $30 US, and it's about time.
It is about time because this is the third one that's in their collection now. So they have a light to medium, which is very light.
Super light.
It's
like face setting powder light for us.
We're pretty fair, and one I can maybe use as a soft bronzer, and the other one is like a setting powder. And then they have a medium to deep, which again isn't, if you look at it on the swatch,
it's not.
It's a highlighter on deep skin.
Look, I'm not trying to be a cunt here, but I don't know why they swatch that on deeper skin, because you've just created a highlighting palette.
But they're calling it medium to deep.
It's not.
So they got to call that medium.
That is not even, you would even, that's dark enough for me, and I'm light.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, if I was to repurchase one, I'd get medium to deep.
You have to, because the other one is not usable on us.
No, it's too light. So it's great that they're finally bringing in a legit deep shade, because if you're going to call something deep in your collection, at least make it look good on deeper skin.
It's got to be deep.
But I do want to say the quality is very nice. So if you are interested, go forth and be merry.
They are nice, yeah.
All right, Lanolips have launched a new 101 Ointment Multi-Balm. It's a baby rose gold shade. So this is now available on Sephora France. They did this with the holiday one as well.
Sephora France getting the scoop.
I know, they must be in with Lanolips doing something.
Yeah.
But it is a hydrated and radiant shade of dew. Adapts perfectly to your complexion of lips and cheeks.
Does dew have a shade?
No, here it does. It's a shimmery pink. So ultra fresh, not sticky.
It says adapts perfectly to your complexion of lips and cheeks.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Anything where they say like adapts,
I'm like, oh, pH activate.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not here for it.
But this looks like a NARS orgasm in a cream.
I'm not into this. I like Lanolips, but I hate everything today.
I don't like multi-balms.
No, neither do I. I would not. As if you put this shit on your cheeks, like.
Hey, if you really crazy. There are some people that love that sort of balmy thing and go you good thing, but it's definitely not for me.
I wouldn't put Lanolips on there.
All right, Laura Mercier have launched 2 new limited edition face illuminators. So these have a flower press design on the pan, and the shades are Affection and Sensation. Sounds Valentine's Day-ish to me.
It does.
Which I'm going to assume that it is. It's
Probably.
limited edition. They got flowers and affection and sensation. What do you possibly get on Valentine's Day?
Affection and sensation.
So they're now available on Nordstrom. Haley's getting none of it.
I get none of it.
I'm getting none of it either. My affection and sensation is...
a foot rub.
Not even that. It's just eating chocolate on the couch with my cat. Let's be real. So this is now available on Nordstrom for $45 each.
Awesome. They are pretty. I do like them.
Yeah, they are
I don't know which one's which, but the light one...
They're both pretty.
Is pretty.
And the formula's nice. Like, they always make nice highlighters.
Nice.
So
I should pull out the ones that I've got and use them.
It's true.
I think it's been about 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, Makeup Revolution. Concealer.
Yeah, they've... Look, to be fair, it's not exciting, but... From what I've heard, and I don't agree with this because I've tried it, but each their own, their concealer is the thing that people rave about the most.
Yes.
So it makes sense that they want to add to the range.
Yeah.
And now they're bringing out the Conceal and Define Infinite
Yeah,
concealer.
I don't understand what...
Well, it says it's ultimate full coverage, long wear, 60 shades, which is a lot. Go you good thing. And it's their best ever concealer because it's got 16 hours wear with 20% more pigment for 20% more coverage. So more pigmented. I don't consider 16 hours long wear. Is that weird?
No, neither do I. I'm like 3 days later.
Well, I
wash your face, of course.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But I think maybe because I've got oily skin, I've got this idea in my head that when a brand says 16 hours wear, that's the absolute maximum that they'll give you on like the driest of dry skin.
Yeah.
So for me, a 16-hour wear one will last like 8 hours.
Yeah.
When they say they're like 24-hour wear, I'm like, I can get 12 hours out of that.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, I feel like it needs more, but if it's accurate, cool. So it's been infused with niacinamide. So it's supposed to be good for blemish prone skin, anti-inflammatory properties, whatnot. Suitable for all skin types. It doesn't say that it's matte or anything.
No.
It just says that it's full coverage.
Suitable for all skin types.
Yeah, and it's crease proof, cakeless, breathable for a natural second skin finish. So designed to be multi-purpose, so you can use it for contouring, or probably highlighting and whatnot. And it comes in the 5ml.
In 60 shades.
Yeah, and that's £6. It's also €6.99 US $8, or you can get the extra large, which is 9ml in 24 shades.
Yeah.
So that is £9, €9.99 or $10 US. So it's now available Revolution Beauty and in stores at Superdrug and Ulta. All right, another Valentine's Day collection, which is probably the biggest one that people have been talking about this week. Melt Cosmetics are releasing the Modern Love collection. Now, this is launching on the 7th of February at Melt Cosmetics, so soon when you're watching this, or the 14th of February on Sephora. So it's not a good gift for someone else, but you can buy it for yourself on Valentine's Day if you want. Not everyone can get a gift, all right?
I know.
Sometimes you got to gift to yourself.
You do. No, yeah. I totally agree. I reckon the best thing to do on Valentine's Day is gift to yourself.
Yeah, I agree. So this is, look, it's an interesting colour story.
Yep.
They did release a new product in here as well, so we'll go through that. But the main thing that people are talking about is the Millennial Pinks with an X palette, $58 US So this is a 10-pan palette. It's in their standard sort of like Gemini, whatever sort of format. And it's pinks and greys.
Yes.
Which is a very interesting choice. What's your thoughts?
I hate it. I don't like pink eyeshadow.
I don't like pink eyeshadow and I don't like grey eyeshadow. No. So this is not for me.
No.
One thing I've also...
I like the greys. No, that's a lie. I like the second one from the...
The second last.
The second one from the
end.
right.
Yeah.
And that's it. The end.
Look, I think it's a bit of a fresh take on pinks because... like it is very bubblegum pink. If you look at the swatches, it is bubblegum pink. And then you've got these really blue steel greys.
Yeah.
Those colours look absolutely hideous on me, and whether they're individually or together. So it's not something that I personally vibe with, but I think it's an interesting choice to make. And I think if you look at the overall collection, I do like that they're splitting sort of pinky colours with icy colours. Again, it's not something for me, but I think the balance is a little bit unique. It's like a unique take on nudes, I guess.
Or
pinks. I don't know.
I think what I like about Melt is that they do things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Nothing in that palette is extraordinarily new or fresh or exciting, but it's done differently.
The combo is a bit different.
You know, I have to give them props for that.
And I think if these kind of cool toned pinky grey colours do suit you, you'll love this, because I can see this making like a sort of romantic, but like, you know, where people put like the dark colour in the crease and sort of like that classic look that suits some people but not everyone. Like I can see a lot of people wearing this, but it's just not for me. They also have 2 gel liners. So these are $19 each, and there's a silver and a sort of rose gold copper shade. So the gel liners they've brought out in the past, but they did say that these you can also sheer them out and apply them as like a cream eyeshadow. So the shades are OK Boomer and Prissy. Then there's the crushed glitter glosses.
Why did they call one OK Boomer?
You didn't hear about all that OK Boomer shit?
Well, I've heard about it, but was there something like relevant?
No, I think they're just trying to make it
cool.
Yeah, they're trying to be cool. Yeah. I think, I don't know, maybe they're playing on the millennial pinks thing. Yeah. Like millennials and boomers. I don't know, but it just sounds like they're trying to be cool.
You're so trendy.
So cool. The things that are new, so a new formula of product, is the crushed glitter glosses. These are $16 each, or $48 for the set. There's Sucker, Johnny Rose, Stupid Cupid, and As If. So again, you have that split between pinks and silvers.
Yeah.
So there's a like almost an iridescent clear, sparkly pink, a more sort of rosy pink, a silver, and a black with glitter.
Yeah.
Now these are fairly sheer, so the black doesn't actually look black on the lips. It just looks like a brownie grey.
Yeah. They're like marketing swatches on the arms make them just look lumpy.
Yeah, I don't think they look fab.
No.
But that's their new sort of formula. And then you can get the whole collection for $99.
From Physicians Formula, we have a new limited edition Rosé All Day collection with exterior glam. So inside this set, you will find a highlighter in Freshly Picked. This is a beautiful yellow gold. This is a limited edition item, so exclusive to the set. Then we have the blush in Aaliyah. This is not limited edition.
It's a nice peachy colour.
It is beautiful. Then we have the eyeshadows. These are all limited edition. We've got Tea Jouer, Poppin', Champagne, and Rich. Poppin' is Poppin'. We have a lip colour in Kiss Me. This is limited edition as well. And then we have the Rosé All Day little like travel fragrance, and that is not limited edition. So it's a nice little selection of products there. I think my only issue is why in such big packaging?
Yeah, we really praised the last collection they did
with Whaley.
Whaley, and I think the thing that was great about that is it was a practical palette. So you have 2 blushes, 2 highlighters, 2 bronzers in a thin palette with not much wasted space. Whereas this is a really chunky thing. It fits a lip product and a perfume. Realistically, you're not going to store those in there forever. You're going to chuck them in your handbag. So this, to me, even though the colour story isn't bad, like I really like the blush particularly. It's something that, if you have to... I feel like this is more designed for people that have very small makeup collections.
I think so, yeah.
And this is like their makeup. This is their face colour set. They pull it out because that's what they use. But for most people, this is just... It's clunky. It's clunky, and I don't think the colours are that enticing for me to actually go out on a limb to be like, yes,
I just look at it and I think if I take that perfume out and that lip product out, literally half of the box is just
wasted space.
Just taking up unnecessary space.
Yeah. But this is available now at Physicians Formula and it's $19.99 US.
I Heart Revolution. Fuck me drunk. We've got more concealers.
This is a Valentine's Day collection as
well.
I
know. Oh Lord.
So they've released a Heartbreaker collection for Valentine's Day. So they've got concealers. So this is supposed to be packed with skin benefiting vitamins A, B3, B5, C and E. And they've got 18 coconut scented shades to choose from.
I just read that. No.
That would make me vomit. I hate the smell of coconut. So these are available now, £6, €7.99 or $9 each. And they do have a little heart-shaped applicator, which is kind of strange. So the next thing we've got, there's Heartbreaker palettes. So these are 9-pan eyeshadow palettes and there's 6 different color varieties. Now, these color varieties might look very familiar because they're pretty much completely copying Colourpop, but they've put them in like heart designs. And this is what I Heart Revolution do. They were notorious for copying the chocolate bar palette. That's how I think they actually became quite popular.
Yep.
Was copying Too Faced chocolate bar palette years ago. And they have copied a lot of formats ever since. It's not a brand that we personally really like to support because we don't like these sort of copy ones. Also, when you look at something like Colourpop that is, okay, I know that if you're getting in the UK, there's like customs and what you got to pay, but they're not, it's not as if you're copying a Tom Ford quad that is hard to buy or a Too Faced eyeshadow palette that's like $70 or something. You're copying something that's $12 US.
The problem that I see with copying this is those palettes from Colourpop were trend palettes. They came in and they became stale, quick smart. People just quickly cycled through them. The end. Now we're just waiting for Colourpop's next release.
Yeah.
So essentially they've just like made fast fashion.
Yeah.
Rip-offs.
Yeah.
That are already like irrelevant.
That are already a year old, that no one, if they wanted it, they would have got it in that time.
They would have got it during Colourpop's Black Friday sale that lasted like 600 years.
Yeah, exactly right. Anyway, there you go. So they've got the variety of colours there and it is what it is. £5, €5.99 or $7 each. So they are cheaper than Colourpop, but
there you go.
They're probably also crapper in quality, let's be real. They've also got shimmer blush and matte blush hearts. So these are heart-shaped blushes with like a jagged split design. There's 8 colour combinations and they're matte and shimmer. £6, €7.99 or $9 each. Then they also have the Heartbreaker highlighter in 3 shades, £6, $7.99 or $9 US. They're available now at Revolution Beauty.
All right, we have a bunch of stuff that are like little collaboration packs that are being sold at Sephora.
For Valentine's Day.
So these are like, they're packs that are being promoted with the Netflix show To All the Boys that I loved before, I think it's called.
It's actually a movie, Hayley.
Oh,
and
is
it's
it?
actually part 2.
Oh, well, there you
it's
go.
a sequel to one that came out, I think, last year or the year before.
Don't watch love shit.
It's actually cute.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sort of like a teen rom-com thing, but it's kind of cute.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's a movie and there's packs with brands and Sephora.
Valentine's
Netflix, Day. Valentine's Day. There you go. So there's one with Laneige, it is To All the Boys Sealed with a Kiss set. It contains a 2 lips.
They're holiday things.
Yeah, I know.
They're the 2 holiday shades.
I know.
Or scents or whatever.
I know.
They're repackaging holiday stuff.
Correct. So we have the lip sleeping mask in Sweet Candy and the lip sleeping mask in Mint Choco. That is $24 with a $26 value. My lord, check out them savings.
I do like the color. I like the color combination. I like the bag has that sort of
candy cane stripes.
Yeah, with the color. I think
very
that's
Christmassy.
Cute. It is very Christmassy. I think it's cute though.
Then we have from Amika, we have the Polished Perfection Mini Straightening Brush Set. So this is potentially interesting. It's $35 and it contains the mini straightening brush. So it's like an electric brush that helps to straighten your hair, and a mini Perk Up Dry Shampoo. From Milk Makeup, we have it's a stick pack. 2 Glow Oil Lip and Cheeks. This is $26 with a $30 value, and it contains Glimmer and Halo, which is a mauve shimmer and a bright pink shimmer. Then we have from Glow Recipe, this one contains the Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist and the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. This retails for $39 and it has a value of $48.
And it's got limited edition packaging as well.
Yes, it does. And I think it might actually be the only product that actually does. So,
except maybe that hair straightening brush looks like it's got limited edition design on it.
Okay, potentially. Then from Kaja, we have the I Still Love You set. This retails for $35. It has a $57 value. It contains a 1.44 gram Heart Melter, a 5 gram Cheeky Stamp, and an 8.5 gram Moon Crystal. Don't know what they are.
Looks like there's a cushion blush, a lip product, and a liquid highlighter.
And then from Kitsch, we have Kitsch. We have 3 things going on. So we have the Hat Box gift set. This is $25, valued at $25. It contains Laura Jean's favourite floral bow scrunchie, the satin bow clip, and 2 Star
Ball rhinestone bobby pins.
Correct. And then there's 2 scrunchie sets for $12 each, one in navy grey and one in rose gold and blush. From Urban Decay, we have
a new collection.
A new collection, indeed.
Yeah, this is a wired collection, and they're sort of jumping on the bright colour trend. I sort of feel like they got rid of their neon palette.
They did.
And now
the
they're
electric palette.
The electric palette. Now they're like, damn it, that was too early.
Yeah.
People now want it back. So I've got the wide pressed pigment palette. This is $39. So it's got 10 shades. And it's supposed to be velvety smooth pigment that deliver insane color payoff. They're supposed to be super blendable and buildable. So they've got 6 shades to the left, mainly the blues and the greens that are for face, body and eyes. And then they have a little quad that is purples, pinks and red orange for the face and body. Now, a few people are saying this is confusing. Why do they bother putting non-eye safe pigments in palettes? And essentially this is just a FDA regulation thing. So prior to brands bringing out vegan formulas, which I would assume this is a vegan formula, all the pinks and purples and reds contain carmine, which is from bugs. So you can either have that, which is FDA approved for the eyes, or you have to use vegan inks to create these colors, which haven't just gone through the process of being legalized. And that's not because they're not actually safe for the eyes. It's because no brand wants to pay the hundreds of thousands of dollars to get the approval.
Fucking fair.
Because they can just have them as not eye safe and still sell them. So it's more of a use at your own risk. But I can tell you that in other countries outside of the US, these pigments are fine to use on the eyes. The only risk you might have is they might stain.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Yeah, a lot of the pinks and the reds will stain your eyelids.
I mean, if you're using dye...
Yeah, it happens.
Usually dyes stuff.
Yeah, so that's sort of that's the situation here. But if you are after a bright palette from Urban Decay, it looks like it's a mix of shimmers and mattes, which is a bit confusing.
Yeah.
And then they've got some eye pencils. So there are Jolt, Shock, Amped, and Vivid. These are $22 each. The palette is $39. I don't think I mentioned that. Then we've got the Wired Vice Lip Chemistry Lasting Glassy Tint. My God. $22. There's Gravity, X-Ray, Savage, Switch, and Wire. Strangely enough, kind of boring colours.
Absolutely.
Like for a Vivid kind of collection, you got orange, red, pink, purple, and a brown. Then the thing that's probably, I don't even know if these are interesting or not, they're Wired Transforming Liner Double-Ended Eyeliner and Top Coat. That's too many words.
I know.
$22
Sort
each.
it out over
yeah.
Decay.
There's high voltage, amped, charged, circuit, and fuse. So essentially what these are is a black liner, and then on the other side it's a powder. It's an iridescent white powder. When you put it over the black, it sort of transforms it to an iridescent purple, red, blue, gold, or green.
I think they have potential. But when you look at the swatches, they don't look well applied, which concerns me. And also, for God's sake, stop it with those stupid, clunky, like, felt tip applicators.
Yeah.
Sort it out. If you have, like, a fine liner brush at one end and then this chunky, clunky, like, foot-sized thing that you're going to try and apply over the liner with, like, what are we doing?
You should have a really small, like, doe foot applicator or something.
Yeah, or an angled brush.
Yeah, something.
Like
because
something.
if you are going to use it over a liner, you don't want to have to go, okay, this applicator covers my whole eyelid when I just want to get it on the liner. So I do understand that.
And I mean, if it's not supposed to be used over the liner, then I don't know what their marketing images are telling us.
No, it is supposed to be used over the liner.
Exactly.
That's how they say that's to be
designed to be used.
Designed to be used. Yeah. That one. But anyway, this is launching 14th of Feb if you're interested.
All right, last thing. This is from Viseart, and this is Valentine's Day. This is probably the prettiest fucking Valentine's Day thing of this whole collection, whole episode. So this is a Paris Nudes collection. We saw the lip glosses last week, and they were very pretty. We do like them. Now we see the little 12-pan eyeshadow palette. It is a cool, pinky, mauvey, romantic thing.
Yeah, because the thing is, there's definitely pinks in here, but they do, depending on how you use them, they lean quite mauve.
Yeah.
So if you're not into that garish, straight-up pink, which I'm not about, you can tweak it to be more mauve, or there's a peachy colour in there that you can work with the nudes.
That would help to sort of bring out pink tones in the other colours in the palette. So this retails for $39 and it is available now when you're watching this.
At Beautylish.
Yes. The time has come to dedicate this week's episode to a Beauty News VIP, and this week's VIP is Corinne.
Thank you, Corinne.
Thank you, Corinne, for...
Oh, thank you, Corinne.
Thank you for
I'm really
supporting...
bad at this job.
It's all right. Thank you for supporting Beauty News, and thank you to everyone who supports Beauty News in whichever way you choose to do it.
Yep.
We need an emoji. And if you thought we would have love heart emojis, you're wrong, because I hate Valentine's Day. No,
we can always have a broken heart one.
No, we're going with a sloth, because sloths are cute. Don't you worry, next week, when it's actually Valentine's Day, then you can, like, share the love.
Yes. Next week, we want to see a flood of hearts.
But not this week.
Not this week. It's too
because
early.
It's too early. And I'd prefer you to, like, spend a week thinking about how you're going to express your love for us in emoji form.
Yes.
You've got a week to think about it.
That's true. Good point.
All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Beauty News. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like we're on Pan's Labyrinth.
Dame Edna Everage. Hello, possums. Is that what she
used to
I
say
think
so,
so,
yeah.
I think that's
All right.
it.